AI is really good at Redstone. Well, not really. Let's see who's the best at Redstone. I'm going to be putting ChatGPT and Discord's AI by Clyde in a challenge of free builds. For a 3x3, a trap, and flying machine. So let's get started. To start off, we're doing ChatGPT, and it's actually giving me a diagram of how to build this door. However, the diagram isn't that good. It says to first do something like this, which is very off of why would you do that. Then it says to do this right here. We actually have to move this up a little. And it says to break some of these blocks and replace it like this. Why? Now it says to place redstone right here, with no block under it, but because we can't do that, I'm gonna just use barriers to do that. Now that's done, it wants me to do even more dumb things, like put redstone right here, move this redstone one block over, and then put a lever right there. Now it wants me to break this, put a comparator like that, and this on? Now that's moved, it wants me to break the fourth dimension and just move the diagram over as well. And it also requests I put pressure plates here. What is this? And now it says to test the door by flipping the lever. But because we had to disintegrate the lever, I guess I'll test it by pressing the pressure plates. Guys, I don't think anything's happening. Those pistons aren't moving over there. But that's ChatGPT done. Now let's look at Discord's AI by Clyde. Now Clyde is already off to a way better start. It tells me to build a 3x3 frame for the door. Now it tells me to put sticky pistons facing inwards on the sides of the frame, so I guess I'll just do that. Now it says to connect the pistons with redstone dust, but it doesn't say how, so run some redstone dust all on top of this, like so. And it says add a lever or button nearby to power the circuit, but it just says nearby, so I guess I'll put it right here. And now it says activate the lever or button to extend the door. Guys, I think it's broken. I don't know how Clyde gets this so messed up of just put a button or lever nearby the circuit. You have to put it on the circuit to power it, not nearby. And it's still not even 3x3. Clyde, how did you do this to us? I thought we could trust you. Speak about Discord, did you know I made my own Discord server? So you should go join that when you're done watching this video. Or do it right now. It's in the description. Go join it. Now these two chatbots have to make a trap. So ChatGPT has given me another diagram, but this time it's telling me to make a 2x2 hole, and actually figured out what dimensions are this time. First diagram is the pit, so there we go. Yep, that's in fact the pit. The second diagram says add the pressure plates on top of the pit, but you can't put in floating pressure plates. We already covered that over there. Guys, this is the second instruction. I've already pulled out the barriers. Now it's telling me to add blocks over the pit to cover it. This isn't even a trap anymore. Now it says add trap elements optional, but can you really call this a trap? This is just failed effort. This isn't even effort, this is just failure. Now Clyde is giving me better instructions. It first says choose a location for your trap. I think I'll go with here. Now it says dig a pit, it'll create a hole in the ground, and because we don't really want to do that, we're just going to make a big old tower. There we go, that should be big enough. That's a pretty big pit. Now it says cover the hole with a block that blends in with the surrounding area, so I think I'll just go with there we go. The next thing it says is place pressure plates on top of those blocks. Guys, I think it's copying ChatGPT's homework. Now the next thing it says is connect the pressure plates to your redstone circuits, so I think I'll just do a little bit of this, and there we go. That's the circuit, right? Now the next thing it says for me to decide what the trap should do, and one of the options is activate lava, so I think I'll do that. Now it says test the trap by activating the pressure plate, so there we go. Yep, it actually works surprisingly. I give it a 10 out of 10. This is the first circuit that actually worked, only to destroy itself. And now the final thing is, of course, the flying machine. So ChatGPT is doing a diagram again, but it's copying that over there of doing this stupid type thingy here. I don't even know what to call it. If anyone knows what to name this, tell me in the comments. What is this? Is this the ChatGPT square? Now the next thing it wants me to do is place regular pistons facing outside of the frame. And now what it wants me to do is put slime right in front of it and put honey right after it. That doesn't even work. Now it wants me to put a singular redstone block right there. And this, I kid you not, it wants me to make a broken observer train all the way to the end like that. And now what it wants me to do is build a structure right on top of it. What is this? That's it. That's the end of the instructions. This is the worst flying machine I have ever seen. And that's saying stuff considering I know 5-year-olds that can make stuff better than this. Now Clyde really didn't want to give me a tutorial, but with some workarounds I finally got him to do it. Now it says to build a platform with any block of your choice, so I guess I'll make a little actual 3x3 structure. Not that thing over there. Now it says place slime blocks next to each other on the platform, so I'll do that. Now it says behind the slime blocks, place 2 sticky pistons facing into them. Now it says connect the sticky pistons to redstone circuit using redstone dust or repeaters, so I'll do both of them like that. Add a button or lever to activate the circuit, so I'll do the lever. When activated, it should propel the thing forwards, basically launching it, making it fly, so we'll see if that's true, and it doesn't work. So there it is, and I can't really decide on who won, so go comment who you think won. And if you want to learn how to make a flying machine like a real person, go check out this video right here.